Happy New Year, everyone. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos, as well as a long letter, but I thought I'd do it to go with the long letter. So we're not doing a newsletter this week. I've just done a start of year letter, start of term letter. I hope everyone had a restful Christmas, a lovely new year, that you stayed safe and relatively COVID free. So in the letter that's below this video, I have shared some priorities for the term. Internally as a school, we're continuing to work on our curriculum, making our teaching engaging and dynamic, creating that buzz about learning. I've got a few little things up my sleeve for how we're going to do that in the school, and one of them I'll share later. I would also like to reintroduce opportunities for parents and carers to volunteer in school. It's been many years now, through the pandemic, since we've been able to do that. We're not yet at that stage because of COVID and because of the stretch on staffing. So we very much intend to get opportunities going as quickly as possible. I'll share some in a moment. I've shared in this letter information about COVID. On the current restrictions in place. We've got risk management protocols, including opening of windows, sanitisation, adults and staff wearing masks for a lot of the time, apart from when they're physically teaching and with their own children rather. And we are reducing the number of visitors we have in school to try and mitigate the risks. As you have seen in the news, in all schools across the country, there is a stretch on staffing, and it is the same here. Today, we're 15% of the staff down, and we're managing that. If we have to take more difficult decisions, then we will do that, but we will only do it with the permission of both the trust, the local authority, and the Department for Education. But we do not intend to close, and we intend to keep education going. However, you need to really support your child's education at home, and I've shared in this letter some of the homework that we do, but most important thing you can do is ensure that you have a daily routine for your child to read at home, and that's recorded in the reading record. Attendance, the flowchart was sent out a couple of days ago. Follow the guidance, follow the flowchart, but we need to make sure that all children that can be in school are in school. Remote education, if your child is isolating or not unwell, i.e. they're isolating because of a test or they're asymptomatic, we will send remote education packs home, and there will be work allocated on My Maths, etc., and Spelling Shed and things like that, as well as the packs. And then you should liaise and send things back through the year group email address on the letter. I've shared with you the homework and reading, the policy is on the website, but the kind of summary of what we do in school to just support with that learning. We don't expect parents to teach anything new. Therefore, we've invested in platforms just to support the learning at home. Like I said, the best thing you can do is ensure your child reads every day, and that you listen to them or read to them. You tell stories together. That's really, really important. Like I said, we want to get parents and volunteers back in the school. I've shared with you some information about that. As soon as we can, we would like to start 3 strands, and that is the development of a community garden, which we've been intending to do for a while, and that's something we should be able to start sooner rather than later because it's outside, and that's turning all the allotment areas into a community garden for parents and families to grow fruit and veg, to work together, and that's something that will also help our community and help our children and families. Reading with individuals in school, so volunteers come into school to read with children and listen to them read, and fundraising activities. So in due course, I'll ask the volunteers for each strand, and we'll have almost a working party for each area. Really important, this is before any of that can happen, we need to fulfill our statutory duty to keep children safe. So every adult that works with children will have to go through a process where references will be gathered, where enhanced disclosure and barring check, a police check is completed, and all those must be in place before anybody works with any child in this school and in every school. So there will be a process, and it will delay further, but it will ensure that children, we're doing all we can to ensure children are safe. Okay, so we look forward to having parents in school. I can't wait. It just creates more of a buzz, and that's something we're doing this term. We're creating a buzz. The Chair of Governors, Zaki Musa, will be judging a tweeting competition for the buzziest tweet and the coolest retweet. So if you want to help your child's year group or class get liking, get retweeting, but all tweets will be sent in line with our guidance, our code of conduct in school, but also any permissions around data and data sharing as well. And the safer use of internet. I've shared with you dates of the diary in the letter. Please diary them, and I look forward to seeing you at the start and the end of the day and around the school. Have a great 2022, and come and tell us what your New Year's resolutions are. Thank you very much.